Hey y'all, welcome back. Lova's Crafts here, and today we are going to be going over my diamond painting tips, but this is going to be a very specific type of video, and it's for your creator edition. Okay, creator edition. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video because it seems like there's a lot of the same theme kind of going on where it comes to your content creators focusing way too much on the haters and becoming discouraged and not necessarily wanting to continue either the channel itself or the craft that maybe you are interested in watching as a viewer. Now, I want to preface with this. These are from my own perspectives. This is from my own experience having a previous YouTube channel, and the things that have helped me overcome some of the nastiness and psychoticness of the internet trolls. Okay, take this video for what you will, but first things first is to really look at yourself. What about these negative comments are true? What are these? Is it actually criticism? Try to understand maybe even the tone. Now, most of these comments obviously that are left on our channels are probably they're really crappy. Let's call a spade a spade. However, sometimes these commenters can I don't think a lot of them mean harm. And this is something, again, I've experienced. It's where you will take what they say, maybe some type of negatively, but then they didn't really mean it negatively, and then it creates a bigger issue. It creates a fight, or it creates some type of back and forth on your channel that presents you in a negative way that isn't, that doesn't reflect who you actually are. Now again, this is the internet. The internet is not real. But those of us who are crafters, especially diamond painters, where we share our lives and we do our whipping chats, we need to be very, I want to say, open-minded. A lot of us have anxiety. A lot of us have some type of emotional factors, whether they actually be a condition or we are maybe just sensitive in nature, where we take things too far. Okay? Evaluate the comment. Evaluate the comment in which you deem fit. If you think it's a negative comment, I'm going to be honest with you. The best thing you can do is just delete it, especially if it incites some type of rage inside of you. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Sometimes these comments, it'll make you want to answer negatively or wonder where somebody gets whatever they said out of whatever context maybe you've presented. At the end of the day, you can only control you. Okay, so again, do yourself a favor, analyze the comment first. If the comment is actually indeed negative, delete it. Do not stew on it. Do not harp on it. It seems like a lot of the creators I love to watch every single day, someone comes across a comment that's less than endearing, and then it deters them from wanting to speak about themselves or connect with their subscribers, connect with the audience that actually cares, connect with the audience in the community that they have established, and that's unfair. Okay? You need to remember that you are doing something that a lot of people are afraid to do, which is put yourself out there. Now, again, this is just from experience. You don't have to take my advice. But even bigger YouTubers, I don't understand. Once you hit those numbers over even 10K, why are you harping, or why are you so worried about what a small commenter says? Okay, fine, they can't see what you're working on. Okay, fine, they are not gonna watch you because you incorporate a different type of content to your channel. At the end of the day, it's your channel. Does it make you happy? Yes. All of us obtain burnout. You see, the thing is that you are not in control of what they want to watch. They don't have to watch it. That's all you need to say. You don't have to watch it. Thank you. Have a good day. There's no reason to feel like you have to, again, stop creating just because you're not in the mood to, say, diamond paint, or you're not in the mood to crochet, or you're not in the mood to paint by number, or there's so many things that us as crafters can do that our channels don't have to be to one type of craft. Now, if you as a viewer are looking for someone who does one type of craft, then find that person who strictly does diamond painting, that strictly does yarn and crochet, that strictly does, you know, paint by number or cross stitch. You know, there's so many people out there that will suit your needs best. But you also have to give them a shot. Again, the bigger YouTubers are just easier to find. But you, as a creator, even as a small creator, what is making you different? Now, if you hyper-focus on all the negativity that's coming even to your small channel, what's it's really honestly going to do is keep you from doing more. It's going to keep you from understanding that you are making a difference in a small way. Okay? I can say even recently, a smaller creator, I think it was the way that she presented just off the bat from the very beginning of her video, with the negative review of the company she was reviewing. I can see how, you know, people are going to say, oh, well, the way you started this, I'm going to unsubscribe. The way you talked about this company, I'm going to unsubscribe. Look, if someone can't handle your honesty either, do not force these people to try and understand you. Okay? Because the thing is that you are coming from your own honest opinion. Which, again, creator edition. Remain honest. I've talked about this in one of my whip-in chats as to, again, my diamond painting tips, I believe it was. I don't know, I'll link that video down below which one I said this. But a lot of creators are not being authentic in the way that they present certain companies or certain products. And the thing is that if someone really does like a product, are you really going to sit there and argue with them about that product that you don't like? Do you understand how petty that sounds? Also take into consideration, does this person have a profile picture? Does this person look under the age of 18? Does this person even look like they are old enough to comprehend what you are saying? And if this person does look old enough to comprehend what you're saying, are they of an elderly age range? Not that it should matter. However, some people are just set in their ways. They just want to argue with somebody, and that's something you need to take into consideration as a creator. Some of these people just want to argue. They're just coming onto your page to ruin your day because they just want to argue. I'm going to let you know now, there's no reason to argue with someone who doesn't know you, who doesn't even want to sit and watch your content. Why are you worrying about someone who legitimately does not live in your shoes? Now, for those commenters that, you know, they comment about, oh, well, you haven't been on YouTube and A, B, and C and all this other time. It's like, again, do they watch you on a regular? Is this a name that you see regularly? Okay. When I was having my vape channel way back when, I lost a lot of viewers because of my political stance. The only thing I learned from that is to not speak about your political stance, and that was at the time. Now, everybody's different, but you also, as a creator, should know what you should and should not put on the internet. Okay? Control yourself versus trying to control your viewer. Control yourself versus trying to control how people look at you. So what if this person doesn't like the content you're putting out, or the stories you tell, or the diamond painting you're working on, or whatever the case may be? Who cares? Your best bet is to ignore. Find it in yourself to ignore. The more you do it, the more you will practice to understand. Now, irrelevant comments. Think about that too. Some people just comment irrelevant shit. Delete them. If it's not relevant to the content you produce, or it's not relevant to the topics you're speaking on, if it's not relevant at all, delete them. Don't even think twice. Just delete them, because they are not relevant. Obviously, when it comes to hate speech and when it comes to, disgusting behavior, things like that, your best bet is to block and delete. If you have trusted people who can moderate your channel, that's great. Otherwise, take heed of what's being said and discussed. You don't have to also answer everybody. Sometimes a like on the comment is enough, okay? Or if you're very worried about what people are going to say, maybe start off your channel by having it on approved comments. So again, it's not that you don't want, criticism. Criticism is also different, guys. Understand when a comment is just productive criticism, or constructive criticism rather, versus, just straight haterism. Because most of the time, it's really not that. But again, these are just my thoughts on how to handle these types of situations. I hope you liked this video. That's all I have for today. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.